y'all favorite tarot reader, and I am back with another read. This is going to be part 2 of my Divine Masculine Energetic update. I left off lastly talking about how much they admire us, how much they love us, how beautiful they think we are, and all the good things. I feel like they don't see a limit with where this relationship can go anymore. They're no longer putting limitations onto the relationship. Um, and they're ready to start something else. I feel like, oh no, she don't got what you got. So if they are dealing with a karmic, I feel like that's coming to an end quickly too. Quickly. King of Wands. Yeah, this is the king. King of Wands, King Ding Ling, motherfucking big dick, big passionate dick nigga. Like, I feel like he is standing in his power. He's standing in his firepower, his fire energy, and he's ready to make an offer. He's ready for communication. King of Pentacles as well. I feel like he's ready to love you the way he's supposed to love you. He's ready to offer you the thing he wants to offer you. However, he could either not have enough money to be generous to take you on dates to give you what it is that he feels like you deserve, or this could be him splitting up his money and giving it to a karmic. Okay, if he is giving it to a karmic, I don't feel like it's something that he wants to be doing, and I feel like he is manifesting a way out of it. But I don't feel like he wants to put all his eggs in one basket with you, which is kind of like, nigga, you childish, you petty, whatever. Because I feel like he still has multiple possibilities. This is also, I feel like, us divine feminine having multiple possibilities. I feel like they can see that we are a fantasy. They can see that other men see us as a fantasy. Other men want us, other men admire us, and they know that other men are going to step up when it comes to us because they know that if they want to step up, other men are going to want to step up as well. With all these possibilities, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted by a karmic. Like, if you do allow another man to come in your life, ask your cards, ask your spirit guides, make sure that he is a soulmate, make sure that he is meant to be in your life for a reason. You don't just have to accept all these cups just because they're there. Like, you really don't have to. There are temptations that are near us, are around us. Could be sexual temptations, could also just be overindulgence, spending a lot of money. I know I have been. Just kind of like doing things that don't serve your greatest good or don't serve a higher purpose. Kind of free yourself from that shit, especially with the Ten of Cups here from earlier on the first reading. If you didn't watch that, go check that out. I feel like they're putting a lot of endings to stuff, endings to emotional baggage, endings to not being financially stable, putting endings to not being emotionally available for you. And now that they have this Ten of Swords here with the motherfucking with the devil here, I feel like they're wanting to end off that energy. Not too many. I feel like they want to end off that energy. Yeah. You got the Seven of Swords, lies and deceptions right next to the Seven of Cups and the Six of Wands. Wanting to communicate with you about this. You have Judgment twice. You also have Judgment over there. You have the Ten of Cups twice. Ten of Cups right here, Ten of Cups right here. I feel like this is definitely like somebody's wish fulfillment. This is definitely somebody's goal. Like, they've been waiting on you, possibly their whole life. But it's kind of like once they got you, they didn't really know what to do with you. They didn't really know like how to treat you well, or maybe they just weren't in the position mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, or financially to offer you the world, to offer you a closing of a certain cycle. I don't think that when y'all came into contact or recognition for the first time that it was necessarily time for y'all to be into union. I think it was just time for y'all to send each other on a journey to end certain cycles so that y'all could come back to each other and create a love story for each other, okay? Why is the Ten of Cups? The song is saying, like, just say you will. Like, just say you will. Just say you will take me back. 35, 53, thank you, Ten of Masters. Tower moment. You already know about the shit that's going on. You already know about the competition. You already know about the other women. You already know about his internal conflicts, his mental conflicts, fighting himself, fighting his spirit, fighting the things that God wants for him. You can feel it. You definitely feel his energy. You know what's going on. And you wish he had balance, yeah. You wish he would offer you I said Ace of Cups, I meant Ace of Swords, but you probably know that he wants to offer you an Ace of Cups too. But I also think that you have so much love for yourself, Divine Feminine, that you're not putting up with him offering you anything less. And I don't know why, because in the first video my energy was really up, and in this one it's really down. So this could be them like going through, and then I just saw 35 seconds in the Masters. So this could be them going through financial issues, financial stability issues. I feel like they are ready to reconcile with you and collaborate with you and offer you something financially tangible, something you can see, touch, feel, you know. But I feel like they lack the motivation. because of this Five of Wands energy, because of this competition, like, I feel like it's not only competition on their end. They could be dating other women just because they know that they're not worthy of you yet. And then on the other end, I feel like they could feel like they have competition when it comes to you. Maybe they see you dating somebody else. Maybe they see you liking somebody else or communicating or flirting with the King of Wands here. Maybe there is a King of Wands and there is a King of Pentacles as well. This could be two different people. This could be two different people fighting for the love of the Divine Feminine. And it's kind of like one is a soulmate, one is a twin, but either way, they're both counterparts, okay? I'm not saying you should choose one over the other. However, I do feel like my energy is a little bit drained because it's being taken from two different people. And that's why the Six of Pentacles is here. I feel like that's the Divine Feminine giving way too much, needing to just sit back and be celibate and take time to herself. Maybe stop going on so many dates. Maybe stop making yourself available every time a nigga calls you. Maybe every time a nigga call you and ask you to go on a date, instead you do a reading for yourself or you do a reading for someone else or something like that. I feel out of breath. I feel like my stomach hurts. I just kind of feel like I feel sick. And I feel like it's because as soon as I said I feel sick, the song Medicine just came on by Queen Naija. And I pretty much feel like they're getting a dose of their own medicine. I feel like the Divine Feminine has walked away, has stood in their power, have gotten this abundance from the earth, like whether it be money or just spiritual gifts. And it's just kind of like if this person did not allow you to feel the love that they really harbored for you, that they really have for you, if they're like coming in at late nights, all hours of the night, kind of like texting other bitches, texting other women, saying that other women were just friends and shit like that, shit that you know didn't sit well with your intuition. I feel like they're seeing the fact that you're over that shit. Like, I could have sat there and denied the fact that you was doing all this shit and hurt myself, but instead, I'm standing up for myself. I'm loving myself because you thought you wouldn't lose me and now I'm gone. It's kind of like I can't win for losing. If I'm with you, I'm getting hurt, but when I'm not with you, I'm hurt as well. That's how the Divine Feminine feels, and that could possibly be why you have manifested a soulmate instead of this twin. You could be trying to give them a taste of their own medicine, but understand, in this earthly realm, we don't have to do tit for tat. That's some earthly shit. That's earthly shit. Queen of Cups. This is very emotional, and I bet this is the Knight of Cups. Yep. This give another guy everything that belongs to you. So this man sees you 7 minutes, 30 seconds, 7, 3, 10. 10 of completion. Like, you dating this other person kind of made them end the cycle to end whatever karmic situation they were dealing with, because I feel like them knowing that they could possibly lose you made them want to come and propose this offer to you, this relationship offer, this marriage proposal. If we had the Ace of Pentacles out here, it would definitely be an engagement, but I feel like with this Queen of Cups, you are very emotionally stable. At first, I feel like you were given too much emotions that they couldn't take it, but now they realize, like, that's just who you are. That's just how you love. That's just what you have to offer. That's just your position here as a light worker. Like, you don't have to be tit for tat. Like, even if somebody plays you and you gave real love, you give what you get in this universe. So if you're constantly giving out good love and good energy and good positivity and shit like that, even when people are doing you wrong, I feel like God is gonna give you exactly what you've been given to other people, but tenfold. You may not get it from the person that you want to get it from. However, 833 thinks you're sending masters. You're gonna get that shit, and that's period. You don't have to do tit for tat. If a nigga is hurting your feelings or making you feel some type of way, just leave that nigga. Just say fuck it. Like, this cycle has ended. The wheel of fortune, the wheel is turning. It's a new position in my life. It's a new time in my life, and I'm ready to get over that shit. Like, you don't have to sit here and be stuck on the same kind of thing for a certain amount of time. Like, you don't have to do that. You don't have to stay stuck in any stagnant ass energy. Like, if you're feeling like this person isn't treating you the way that you want to be treated, it's easy to just walk the fuck away, because I'm telling you, it may be hard to walk away, but once you walk away, like, you're not dealing with the constant hurt and pain every single day of being hurt by this person. Like, you're gonna deal with that shit for however long you gotta deal with it, and then you're gonna get the fuck over it. But if you continue to stay in this situation, you're gonna continuously, time after time, be hurt, and you're gonna be forced to be this Queen of Swords. You're gonna be forced to literally, like, put your foot down, literally, like, do what the fuck you have to do. Sagittarius energy, like, I feel like 335, thank you, to the masters. I feel like your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, your people, your soul family, like, they are here helping you. They like, look, you in this cycle, I'm gonna help you through it. All you gotta do is let me know that you want to end it, and I'll help you end it. All you gotta do is let me know that you're ready to make a change and that you wanna attract something better in your life, better than what you've been getting. Just let me know. All you gotta do is give me the word, and I'm gonna give you the infinity sign. I'm gonna give you a sign. I'm gonna give you something to let you know that, look, you're on the right path. I got you. It may seem hard. You may seem very defensive. You may seem like you need to be on guard all the fucking time with this Queen of Swords here, but God is like, I left footsteps so you could follow me. Like, I already knew that certain shit was gonna happen. I placed certain hurdles, certain obstacles, certain things in your life so that you could get the fuck over that shit and learn to love and appreciate yourself the way I love and appreciate you. I appreciate you so much that I put you on this earth with gifts so that you could raise the frequency and the vibration of the earth. Like, I gave you that power because I love you. Discipline is love. God wants us to be disciplined in her. He wants us to listen to her, to talk to her, to speak to her, to get guidance from her, to call on her. But we have to be disciplined within our journey. We have to know that certain things happen exactly when the fuck they're supposed to happen, exactly how the fuck they're supposed to happen. And even if that means walking away from a situation that we thought was forever, even if that means, and a lot of people don't understand, but we can have false twins. And I don't think it's a false twin necessarily, but I do feel like God will, 1111, think it's in the Masters. I feel like God will give you a person who is much like your twin, or much who you felt like is your twin, just so you can experience that love, just so that you can start working on that feeling of having unconditional love, of having that kind of love for a person. Once you realize, like, I gave you all that type of love and you didn't even deserve it, 33 think it's in the Masters, your real twin will come into contact with you only once y'all at a vibrational match. Only once you right here and he only like one step behind you. He can't be 10 steps, he can't be 5, he can't be 4. He gotta just be one step behind you. And once y'all at that vibrational match, I feel like that's kind of when things are gonna align and become beautiful. But things have to happen. This has to be a process so that y'all can create a love story. Because if you think about it, this is our last lifetime. So when you watching a movie in heaven and you watching back your Akashic records and you thinking about, damn, I really got through all those lifetimes. This last final chapter, this last final finale, bitch, you gotta go out with the fucking bang. Okay, a bang. And I feel like my energy just feels very like I can't hold water. 1222 think it's in the Masters. It's kind of like I just want to pour out my emotions, pour out everything that I want to say, and just like I'm bad at holding water. Like I literally want to drown in somebody's love because I feel like I deserve it. Because I feel like I'm drowning in God's love and what God has for me and what God tells me is for me. Like I love it. I appreciate it. Like I literally feel like it's so good to me. Period. Like I feel beautiful. I feel loved. I feel honored. I feel appreciated. And that shit in itself makes me feel good. And because of that, I just feel like I can be people's medicine. Like even if I don't want to, even if I don't feel like it's appropriate, even if I feel like shit, I don't want to be people's medicine all the time. If that's the position that God put me in on this earthly plane, I have no choice but to be obedient to my God, to be disciplined in my journey. Yes, I might get hurt by being other people's medicine, but at the same time, I'm a healer. I have baggage to unpack, but my baggage that I need to unpack is done within myself. Okay, it's done within what the fuck I have to do for myself. And I feel like as the masculines, they are starting to realize that they can't be everything for us until they are everything to themselves, until they have that love and that confidence and that respect for themselves, to know that they deserve somebody as divine as the divine feminine, as godly as the divine feminine. Seeing us, looking at us, like all the divine feminine are very beautiful, are very powerful motherfucking high priestesses, and seeing us, looking at us, our presence is just radiant. And to have something like that, you gotta be a solid ass nigga to not get insecure, to not be scared, to not run away from that kind of love, to not resent that kind of love. So if this person is taking a while to come to you, just understand like they have to work on themselves. They have to be a better them in order to get to being a better man for you, or a better woman, or a better counterpart for you. They have to figure themselves out within their mission before they can even get to you. This was a very intense reading. It was a very short reading, but it was very intense to me because my energy was all the way up here and then it went kind of like down there. So, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Okay. Okay, I'm out of here, y'all.